Yeah, hi friends. Just want to go through our presentation regarding how you can get involved on generating Bitcoin and collect it for yourself on a monthly basis. My name is Paul Collins. That's my picture there. My background is banking and financial services plus MLM for the last 17 years with one company. Built up a group of thousands of customers and distributors. It's a UK-based company. But it's actually learnt me a lot of important information that, again, I want to pass on to you so that you can make a success of your business. So really, most people will recognise this gentleman, Richard Branson, and our particular opportunity, again, you can see the flags of the countries. Literally, this is a global business. So fantastic opportunities for you to become involved in a global business. We're dealing in Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is an online cryptocurrency. Again, because it's online, the scope of our business is global. It's an online currency, so in just the same way as dollars or euros, it's a currency that can be exchanged, and it's being compared with gold, except gold is extremely difficult to move around, whereas Bitcoin is very, very easy, and it can be moved instantly from one person to another, literally anywhere in the world at the touch of a button. It's being accepted now by more and more outlets, so you can use Bitcoin to purchase goods and services. Top left-hand corner, you can see a Bitcoin ATM, so you can actually deal with Bitcoin through a hole in the wall. It's accepted a lot of stores. Again, you'll recognize many of the stores there. All of them are now accepting Bitcoin, and more stores are coming online to accept Bitcoin. Amazon.com, again, you can use Bitcoin through them, and there's not a great deal you can't actually purchase from Amazon. Again, we've mentioned Richard Branson, but there's a number of slides here now of people that have a positive outlook in terms of Bitcoin and its future. And obviously, these are people that are very big and successful entrepreneurs. Richard Branson, in charge of the Virgin Group. Bill Gates, founder of Microsoft, again, a very wealthy individual. Eric Schmidt, CEO of Google. Google now is probably the most used search engine in terms of people searching for information online, and obviously advertising as well. Peter Thiel, co-founder of PayPal. Again, PayPal has become a very, very popular and widespread use mean or a company to actually purchase things online. Tim Draper's a venture capitalist. He actually recently purchased 30,000 Bitcoin. 30,000 Bitcoin, value today of a Bitcoin is literally just over $4,300. So someone that buys 30,000 is obviously committed to it, and he's predicting that Bitcoin could hit $10,000 per Bitcoin in the next 3 years. Bitcoin as a currency, any currency has to be divisible, and Bitcoin is. It's divided or can be divided into what we call Satoshi. There are 100 million Satoshi in one Bitcoin. So if a Satoshi was equal to a penny, then a Bitcoin would be worth $1 million. If the price of it or the value of a Satoshi rose to $1, then one Bitcoin could be worth $100 million. It just shows the potential value. So how can you get involved in Bitcoin? Well, you can mine Bitcoin, but to mine Bitcoin, you need lots and lots of computer hardware, plus it's very expensive to run. So mining does take place, but it tends to take place in Asian countries where the cost of electricity is lower. You can actually buy some Bitcoin, but to do that, you've got to have the capital to purchase. One Bitcoin at the moment is worth just over $4,300. You could trust some company to buy some Bitcoin for you, but then you're giving your money to a company, and what's going to happen to it? You know, that could be a question mark. Or there's another alternative. You can actually earn Bitcoin yourself, and that's what we're going to explain to you. So the business platform, the business opportunity we're going to be talking about is BTC Flood. It's a platform that can produce an unlimited residual stream of Bitcoin, all from a one-time payment of a one-time amount and a system that actually works, which again we'll show you. It uses a crowdfunding principle. Now, crowdfunding has been around for some 8 or 9 years. There are many companies involved in the crowdfunding marketplace. There are millions of people using crowdfunding to achieve different goals and objectives. It's a multi-billion dollar industry. And again, the principle is lots and lots of people getting together to, again, redistribute wealth to achieve goals and objectives. We're actually using the same principle, crowdfunding, but to achieve personal objectives. Everybody has got their own personal objectives and goals, whether it be to move to a bigger house, whether it be to help elderly relatives, to pay for school fees, pay medical bills, increase income in retirement, pay off debts, buy new vehicles, holidays of a lifetime. Whatever it happens to be, everyone has got goals and objectives that they'd like to achieve, and obviously Bitcoin crowdfunding can help you do that. We're using a 2x4 force matrix to build the crowdfunding team for everybody, and you can see the diagram on the right. It shows the position that's available for everybody. Everyone that joins is at the top and has 2 positions below them, and that's the same for every single person. It's a one-time donation of 0.04 Bitcoin, and it produces, or you're involved with, a 4-level matrix. So on the first level there are 2 spots, on the second level 4 spots, on the third level 8 spots, and on the fourth level 16 spots. And the completed program will lead to someone earning over 180 Bitcoin a year in a simple and fun method. So you start by giving. You have to be invited by an existing BTC Flood member, and you'll be sent an invite, etc. And when you join, you actually purchase 0.04 Bitcoin and you donate it to the person that sent you the invite. The moment you do that, that actually opens up 2 donation centers for you. So you can see the diagram bottom right. So you now have 2 spots. Again, you'll talk to various people, 2 people will join you, and in the same way they will make a donation of 0.04 Bitcoin. They'll make it to you. So you'll now receive 0.08 Bitcoin. At that point, you'll keep 0.02 Bitcoin, and then you'll donate 0.06 Bitcoin up 2 levels. The moment you do that, that will then open up 4 donation levels on your second level. And when your second level open up their second level donation centers, you'll actually receive 4 donations of 0.06 Bitcoin. That's 0.24 Bitcoin in total. So the 0.24 Bitcoin that you receive, you will keep 0.04, but you'll now donate 0.2 Bitcoin to the person 3 levels above you. The moment you do that, that will open up 8 donation centers on your third level. And when your third level open up their third level donation centers, you'll then receive 8 donations of 0.2 Bitcoin, a total of 1.6 Bitcoin. So with the 1.6 Bitcoin, you'll keep 0.6 Bitcoin, and you'll then donate 1 Bitcoin to the person 4 levels above you. The moment you do that, that will then open up 16 donation centers on your 4th level. And when your 4th level open up their 4th level donation centers, you'll then receive 16 donations of 1 Bitcoin. That's a total of 16 Bitcoin. And again, based on the value of Bitcoin, whether it's $4,000, whether it's $5,000, whether it's $6,000, that will determine the amount of Bitcoin in value that you will actually receive. And that will continue as the structure continues to grow. And when you've received at least 4 donations of 1 Bitcoin to you, you'll continue to donate 1 Bitcoin each month to your 4th level person. And that will then continue to qualify you to receive the 16 Bitcoin per month from all of your 4th level people. So that's a net of 180 Bitcoin a year. Now that sounds complex, but you don't have to worry about that because the platform, your back office, actually keeps track of this. It keeps track of the people in your business. It can it will keep track of the levels, and it keeps track of who's actually made the donations and tells you when you need to upgrade and donate forward when you receive the donation. So you only ever pay out of your own pocket once, and that's when you join, because from then on, you don't actually make any payment until you've received the donation into your wallet. And remember, there's no company here to run off with your money. The donations are paid directly into your personal wallet. And what you do with the donations, entirely up to you. You've got your own goals and objectives. You can keep them all to increase in value. You can cash them all in and transfer cash to your bank account. You can purchase items with them, or you can do a mixture. It's entirely up to you. So how do we do it? Well, we've got video presentations. You can send people a link so they can actually watch both the introduction and also about our platform, and that will actually result in sign-ups for you. We can send them a presentation. We can also give them more information in terms of webinars, conference calls. We've got flipbooks and a resource site. We've got 3-way calls available, and that will result in sign-ups to your particular structure. We've also got a Better Way Builder lead capture page system, and this is the same in terms of it's got the same videos, except the system will actually send you an email when people log in to watch your videos, so you know who's actually watched the videos in terms of the links that you've actually sent out. And these people then can request further information, or they can tell you that they actually want to get started. So it's a great system for keeping on top and tracking all of your progress. So it's one product, which is Bitcoin. It's one presentation system involving Bitcoin. And again, the revenue stream is Bitcoin. It produces a residual unlimited Bitcoin stream of income, which goes directly into your personal wallet. Now, these people, we've already mentioned them in terms they're very successful in their own right as entrepreneurs, and they all have a positive outlook on Bitcoin and where this is actually going in terms of its value. So just to recap, and it's simple, it's easy, it's fun. You just make one payment. You don't have to pay monthly. It's just one payment to join. It's peer-to-peer, member-to-member, so there's no company holding your money. The money gets paid directly to your wallet. It's an online business, so basically it's global, anywhere where people can access the internet. It's become a valuable asset. It was launched, Bitcoin was launched at 2 cents some 8 years ago. It's now worth over $4,000 per Bitcoin. It's the leading cryptocurrency. There are other cryptocurrencies, but they all tend to compare themselves with Bitcoin. And again, you're helping people on a crowdfunding basis. So it's a redistribution of wealth. It's a simple system. We just share information and people make their own judgment. It's a complementary program. So people involved in other businesses, again, they're in other businesses to earn money. Bitcoin is, in effect, money. That money can be used to grow their business, or it can be used for living expenses or improve their quality of life. The potential for future growth is just enormous. I mean, we're literally an online business. The potential for Bitcoin to grow is just astronomical. And as we've seen, the value in terms of Bitcoin has grown. It's grown from 2 cents to now over $4,000 per Bitcoin. And that's done that in 8 years. So the future is just amazing. So what to do next? Get back to the person that sent you this particular link. Again, they'll be able to talk to you about the resources that we've got. They'll help you set up a Bitcoin wallet so you can purchase your initial Bitcoin, and they'll be able to get your referral link and get you involved in this fantastic business. Again, there's a website on the screen there which shows you the resources that we have available that everybody can duplicate and use in terms of growing their structure. So this is a win-win situation with Bitcoin as a currency that's got a potential future. Thanks for listening to the presentation, and I look forward to speaking to you in due course.